The Kansas City Chiefs training camp is officially upon us. Starting in just 2 days' time, the Chiefs will head to St. Joe with 3 major positions and 3 major battles that they have to figure out before the season begins. Hi there, I'm Dino Booth with your Chiefs news of the day. We talk Chiefs every single day on this channel. Make sure you like and subscribe and join in the conversation in the comment section below. So let's get right to it. Here's an article I found on sportsillustrated.com talking about those three battles and 3 key positions that stand above the rest. You can find it online very easily. But basically what this is talking about is the official start of the Chiefs 2024 season. And following a busy offseason, it's refreshing to see the team back on the field, but the stakes are higher than ever as we are trying to get that 3rd historic Super Bowl win in a row. And if we're going to do that, there are 3 position battles that are shaping up, addressing any question marks in key positions. So without further ado, number 1, left tackle. So as we know, there's a big battle going on right now. Kingsley Suamataia, as I said in a video a couple days ago, is already turning heads at Chiefs camp and getting the big praise of one Mr. Patrick Mahomes II. And he is a rookie, remember. Now, he just came in. He was just drafted this year. The starting left tackle currently is Wanya Morris. Wanya Morris played just 4 starts last year. So he is basically an unexperienced player as well. Not necessarily a rookie, but close enough. I mean, close enough that he doesn't have a lot of experience to draw on, doesn't have a lot of veteran kind of insight to draw on. So that is an absolute key battle, considering that left tackle is Patrick Mahomes' vulnerable side. And that is a position of extreme importance if Patrick Mahomes is going to stay healthy all year. We know that the wide receiver position, we have gone out and invested in Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, and we have Rasheed Rice back, of course. We just signed a new player, Kyle Sheets, who is 6'4", an absolute freak specimen of a player. And then we also have, of course, Kadarius Toney and McCole Hardman to round out that wide receiver position. One of those guys is going to go for sure, if not both, McCole Hardman and Kadarius Toney. But that being said, we are committed to being a speed team again this year. And so left tackle is going to be instrumental if we want to keep Patrick Mahomes off the grass. And so that key position is pretty huge. So it's going to be down to Wanya Morris and Kingsley Suamataia. I love saying that name. Number 2, we just talked about it, a wide receiver. Yeah, this is going to be a big one, guys. Big position. The wide receiver position will be fascinating to watch throughout training camp. We've got, of course, Hollywood Brown. He's expected to be the top receiver, but Rasheed Rice, if he does not get suspended before the end of the year, who impressed, of course, last year at the end of his rookie season. The battle for 3rd spot could see Xavier Worthy competing with veterans like Justin Watson and McCole Hardman. Kadarius Toney and Sky Moore underperformed last season. They'll have another chance to prove themselves. Additionally, players like Justin Ross, Cornell Powell, Nico Regimio, Montrell Washington, Phillips Brooks, and Kyle Sheets. Kyle Sheets will make this team. Put your money down. Guy is 6'4" and catches everything. He was a D2 All-American twice, 2-time D2 All-American. Got picked up by the Saints, but they didn't have room for him, and so he gets his opportunity here at the Kansas City Chiefs. But unlike a lot of our other receivers, Sheets is huge, and he's fast, and he can go up and get balls, contested balls with younger cornerbacks that guys like, McCole Hardman and Xavier Worthy, those guys are small and quick, kind of like Tyreek Hill. That size. Of course, they've got great verticals. I know that Tyreek Hill can dunk, for Pete's sake, but still, when you got a big guy like Kyle Sheets at 6'4" who can go up and grab balls out of the air, that's going to be huge. So I expect him to win at least one of those battle spots. And number 3, running back. So as much as I like Isaiah Pacheco, It's going to be Isaiah Pacheco and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. This says right here that they're going to be up the top 2 running backs on the roster. Both of these guys have plenty of playoff experience on their resumes. That's not a battle for the starting spot, but things get interesting, it says, after that with veteran running back Jerick McKinnon and then Deneric Prince. But the big story they're talking about, and I want to talk about this guy too, they took the words out of my mouth. It's either Louis or Luis. I think it's Louis, but it's Rees-Zammit. If you haven't heard about this guy, you are living under a rock, because this guy could be the NFL's next superstar. Not only was he a rugby star in Wales in the United Kingdom last year, the guy is lightning fast, and he's tough. And he has always dreamed of playing in the NFL because his dad always dreamed of Louis playing in the NFL as well. And so he left all that fame and fortune in the United Kingdom for the chance to make the Kansas City Chiefs team. And a word out on the street is that Patrick Mahomes is already in love with this guy, that he catches everything, that he stays 2 hours past practice to make sure that he is figuring out how the rules work in the NFL, how to get better, memorizing the playbook. He did not come here to get cut. And just do yourself a favor, go on YouTube and watch highlight reels of this guy play rugby over there in Wales. It is fascinating to watch. Not to mention, quite frankly, as a married man with 3 kids, the man is he's a good-looking dude. So he could absolutely be a superstar. Kind of has Ronaldo looks about him. You know what I mean? That I don't know what that means as far as, it doesn't put fans in the seats or anything like that. It doesn't matter what he looks like, but still he just has the makings of to be a superstar with both kind of the whole package there. But those are the 3 key battles. So let's remind ourselves as we start training camp here in 2 days. How about that? As we start camp here in 2 days, we're looking at left tackle, the battle between Wanya Morris and Kingsley Su'a-Matiah. We're looking at the battle for that 5th wide receiver position. Who's going to emerge there is Kadarius Toney and McCole Hartman going to get cut, and all those other kind of unsung, underdeveloped players that we talked about. And obviously we know that Xavier Worthy and Hollywood Brown and Rashee Rice are going to make the team. I could even throw in Rees-Zammit there. I mean, the guy is just that fast. And then, of course, we have running back. I can also see Louis Rees-Zammit eventually taking over for Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who has shown flashes of brilliance in the past, but has underperformed and not been the running back that we thought he was going to be when we first picked him in the first round, I believe, with pick 30. Was that right? Let me know what you think in the comments section below, everyone. Training camp in 2 days. I will try to make it to St. Joe and do a couple videos from there. Wouldn't that be fun? But thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Join in the conversation in the comment section below. Have a safe and wonderful night. As always, go Chiefs.